Good morning, everyone. I'm sorry I'm a couple of minutes late today. Let's see, I think the YouTube stream has started. There's usually a little bit of a lag, so it just takes me a moment to make sure that's going. It looks like it is. Good morning. I hope everyone's feeling great today. I'm a little sore. We've been doing quite a bit of hiking and exercise, which has felt great. And then I have changed my morning routine. So now that I have recently quit my job and I'm getting a business of my own started, kind of helping people with anxiety and burnout and um, all kinds of areas. I'm sort of still in the research phase, but I'll definitely let you guys know once I have a program launched. But I have been talking to a lot of people about kind of their mindfulness and wellness practices. And I've been learning so much from people about a lot of things, including morning routine and the importance of having one. I think the correlation that I've seen is the people who have, um, you know, a really successful morning routine that focuses on mindfulness and doesn't allow for like kind of immediate technology and news and that sort of thing, that those people tend to sort of report the highest sense of balance and well-being. So I've been internalizing those ideas and kind of thinking about, now that I'm not in my work routine and I have even more freedom to kind of set up my morning, I'm starting to sort of, I guess, kind of build in more mindfulness in the morning. So my new routine is, wake up, drink a big glass of water, and then I take the dog for a walk because there's no way that I can do anything before that. She won't allow it. And then I come home and I don't get into a big involved yoga practice. I don't do like a full hour of the kind of sequencing that I do with you guys. I really just do several rounds of Surya Namaskar, sun salutations. I've been doing Surya Namaskar B, which we'll be doing in class today. I am so sore. All those chaturangas, it's like doing burpees, kind of. It's like really, you really build up a sweat, but it's great. And then I sit in meditation for anywhere from 10 to 30 minutes. So it's been a really beautiful new experience, eye-opening experience for me. And we'll definitely be doing a few Surya Namaskars today. I want to share it with you guys so that you can incorporate it into your own morning routine if it works for you. So let's get started. We're going to start at the top of the mat, big toes touching, heels slightly apart, and I'll demonstrate that for you. So go ahead and spread your toes nice and wide. Split just a subtle bend in the knees and engage your quadriceps. We're just going to really kind of get into our mountain pose this morning. So point the tailbone down to your heels, scoop the belly button in and up, draw the front ribs together, roll the shoulders down and back, and then bring your palms facing forward. Lift up through the back of your skull, through the crown of your head. Let your eyes drift closed. Bakasana, mountain pose. Let's take a couple of breaths here together. And on your next exhale, scoop the hands down, around, and up. Let the palms kiss at the top. And exhale, forward fold, float down. Inhale, half lift, fingertips to shins. Exhale, forward fold. Surya Namaskar A. Plant your hands, step both feet back. And knees, chest, and chin, or chaturanga. Flip the feet, inhale, up dog. Exhale, press the hips up and back, roll over your toes, down dog. Take a moment to wag your tail here. Just shake your tushy back and forth. Open up through the backs of the legs, through the arms. Bring your ears between your biceps. Engage the quadriceps, let the heels disappear behind the toes. Send the hips up and back a little bit further. Draw the navel into the spine. Shoulders glide up the back. Elbow creases point forward. Fingertips really root down into the floor, and then send that energy back up through the arms, back up through the spine. Wag the tail a little bit. Maybe you alternate bending one leg and then the other. And then pressing deeply into the back of the hands, lift up through the back of your heart, draw the belly into your spine, exhale completely, bend your knees, and step or hop to the front of your mat. Forward fold. Inhale, half lift. Exhale, forward fold. Root down to reach up. Inhale, arms reach up, palms kiss at the top, and exhale, hands to heart center. Inhale, reach up. Exhale, float it down. Surya Namaskar B. Inhale, half lift. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, hips reach back, arms reach up, sit back into your chair pose. Exhale, stand up. Inhale, chair. Exhale, forward fold. Plant your hands, step back, chaturanga. Inhale, up dog. Exhale, down dog. Inhale, your right foot steps forward, left heel drops down, reach up, warrior one. One long exhale, plant your hands, step your right foot back and chaturanga. Inhale, up dog. Exhale, down dog. Inhale, step your left foot forward. Reach up. Exhale, plant your hands, step your left foot back, chaturanga. Inhale, up dog. Exhale, down dog. Inhale, bend your knees, look forward. Exhale, step or hop to the front of your mat. Inhale, half lift. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, sit back into chair. Exhale, stand up. Inhale, reach your arms up, sit back into chair. Exhale, forward fold. Plant your hands, step back, and chaturanga. Inhale, up dog. Exhale, down dog. Inhale, right foot steps forward. Reach up, warrior one. Exhale, plant your hands, step back, chaturanga. Inhale, up dog. And exhale, down dog. Inhale, left leg forward. Reach up, warrior one. Exhale, plant your hands, step back, chaturanga. Inhale, up dog. Exhale, down dog. Inhale, bend your knees, look forward. Exhale, step or hop to the front of your mat. Inhale, half lift. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, sit up, chair pose. Bring the knees over your heels. Reach those fingertips forward. And exhale, stand up, hands to heart center, Tadasana. Inhale, sit back to chair. Exhale, forward fold, plant your hands, step or hop back, chaturanga. Inhale, up dog. Exhale, down dog. Inhale, right leg forward. Warrior one. Exhale, plant your hands, step back, chaturanga. Pause, inhale, up dog. Exhale, down dog. Inhale, left leg forward. Warrior one. Reach the fingertips up. Exhale, plant the hands, step back, and chaturanga. Inhale, up dog. Exhale, down dog. Inhale, bend your knees, look forward. Exhale, step or hop to the front of your mat. Inhale, half lift. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, root down, reach up, sit back into your chair. Exhale, bring your hands to heart center, stand up. Inhale, sit back to chair. Exhale, forward fold. Plant your hands, step or hop back, chaturanga. Inhale, up dog. Exhale, down dog. Inhale, step your right foot forward, reach up, warrior one. Exhale, plant your hands, step back, chaturanga. Inhale, up dog. Exhale, down dog. Left leg steps forward, inhale, warrior one. One long exhale, plant your hands, step back, chaturanga. Inhale, up dog. And exhale, down dog. Bend the knees, look forward. Exhale, completely step or hop forward. Inhale, half lift. Exhale, forward fold. Root down to reach up, sit the hips back, chair pose. Let's pause here for a moment. Bring the knees over your ankles. Sit a little deeper. Reach your arms a little higher. Draw those front ribs together, belly button in towards the spine. And exhale, bring the hands to the heart. Twisting to the left, hook the right elbow to the left knee and twist open. Gaze looks up to the ceiling. Hug the left hip into the midline. Take a deep breath. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, half lift. Exhale, forward fold. Ragdoll up, reach up. Exhale, hands to heart center. Inhale, sit back into your chair. Knees over your ankles. Lift up all 10 toes. Draw the belly button into the spine. Sit a little deeper. Exhale, hands to heart center. And twist to the left. All right, that would be the right. Left elbow hooks the right knee. Press the right forearm down into the hand. Open the heart a little bit more to the right. Gaze looks up to the ceiling. Deep breath here. Exhale, forward fold. Plant your hands, step back, and chaturanga. Inhale, up dog. Exhale, down dog. Inhale the right leg forward. This time, keep the left heel straight and inhale. Reach up, crescent pose. Exhale, plant the hands. Step the right foot back and chaturanga. Inhale, up dog. Exhale, down dog. Inhale, left foot steps forward, reach up, crescent. Exhale, plant the hands, step the left foot back and chaturanga. Inhale, up dog. Exhale, down dog. Inhale, bend your knees, look forward. Exhale, step or hop to the front of your mat. Inhale, half lift. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, sit back into your chair. Exhale, hands to heart center. Twist to the left. Hook the left elbow with the left knee, right elbow. Take 2 breaths here. And at the bottom of your second exhale, lift the right foot and step it back. Take a couple breaths here. Hug the left hip in. Squeeze everything to the midline and lift up the back of the right thigh. Draw the belly button into the spine. Stay strong, find your drishti point, something to focus on. And slowly step the right foot back up to meet the left. And exhale, forward fold. Inhale, half lift. Long spine, reach the ears forward. Weight shifts a little bit more into the toes, soft bend in the knees. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, root down to reach up. Palms kiss at the top. Exhale, hands to heart center. Inhale, arms reach up. Exhale, sit back into your chair. Knees over ankles. Arms reach forward. Toes lift up. Exhale, twist to the right. Left elbow hooks right knee. Left hip and right hip both squeeze into the midline. Navel draws into the spine. Gaze looks up to the ceiling or to the right. 2 breaths here. Bottom of your next exhale, slowly step the left toes back and tap them down. Find your alignment. Hug everything into the midline. Zip everything together. Couple breaths here. And step the left foot back. 1 breath. On your exhale, swan dive forward, plant your hands, step back, and chaturanga. Inhale, up dog. Exhale, down dog. Inhale, bend your knees, look forward. Exhale, step or hop to the front. Inhale, half lift, reach your ears forward, flat back. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, root down to reach up, Tadasana. Exhale, hands to heart center. Inhale, reach your arms up. Exhale, sit back to chair. Inhale here. Exhale, swan dive down, plant your hands, step back, and chaturanga. Inhale, up dog. Exhale, down dog. Inhale, right foot steps forward. Come up to crescent pose. 2 breaths here. And exhale, plant your hands, step back, and chaturanga. Inhale, up dog. Exhale, down dog. Inhale, left foot steps forward, reach up, crescent. Plant your hands, step back, and chaturanga on your exhale. Inhale, up dog. Exhale, down dog. Inhale, right foot steps forward. Left knee drops down. Flip the left toes. Inhale, reach up. Exhale, clasp your hands behind your back. Glide the fist down the back of the left leg. Lift up through the back of the heart, the front of the heart, back of the skull. 2 breaths. Bottom of the exhale, unclasp the hands, reach the arms up. Plant the hands, tuck the left toes, step the right toes back, and chaturanga. All one exhale. Inhale, up dog. Exhale, down dog. 1 cleansing breath here. Inhale, step the left leg forward. Reach up, crescent pose. Drop the right knee, flip the right toes, arms reach up. Exhale, clasp the hands behind your back. Shoulders glide down the back, fists glide back. Down the back of the leg, lift up through the back of your skull. Navel tucks into the spine, lift up through the heart. Bottom of your second exhale, reach your arms up and then plant them down. Step the right foot up to meet the left and forward fold. Inhale, half lift. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, sit back into your chair. Knees over your ankles. Exhale, let's twist to the left. Right elbow hooks left knee. Heart opens. To the left hip tucks into the midline. Forearms are vertical here, hands at heart center. Press down into the knee. Hug everything into the midline, and that will allow you to spin and open up to the left. Bottom of your exhale, swan dive down, forward fold. Inhale, half lift. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, sit back to chair. Exhale, hands to heart center. Twist over to the right, left elbow hooks right knee. Heart opens to the right. Forearms are stacked. Hip hug into the midline. Inhale here, sit a little deeper. Exhale, sigh it out. Twist deeper. Inhale. Exhale, swan dive down, plant your hands, step back, and chaturanga. Inhale, up dog. We're building some heat today, guys. Exhale, down dog. Inhale, bend your knees, look forward. Exhale, step or hop to the front. Inhale, half lift. We're gonna hang here for 2 breaths, so reach the ears forward. Reach the sit bones back. Soft bend in the knees. Flat back here, guys. Exhale, forward fold. Root down through the feet. Reach the arms up. Exhale, hands to heart center. Inhale, reach up. Tailbone tucks under. Pause here for a couple of breaths. Front ribs stitch together, navel draws in, lift up through the heart. Full post the arms open, elbows reach down, forearms reach back. Exhale, swan dive down. Pop back and chaturanga. Inhale, up dog. Exhale, down dog. Walk the hands closer together by a couple of inches. And then carefully step or hop so that your feet land on either side of your hands, toes hanging off of the mat, heels pointing in. Sit the hips down. Option to grab a block here to sit on. And then bring your elbows to the insides of your knees, hands to heart center. Lift up through the crown of the head. Hands press together. Knees, elbows press the knees apart. Halasana pose. Option to stay here or plant your hands, draw the knees into the triceps. And 1 breath, crow pose. Come out of it, step the right foot back, leaving the left foot where it is. Plant the right hand under the right shoulder and reach the left arm up. Crown of the head reaches forward, right heel reaches back, left fingertips reach up. Plant the left hand inside the left foot, drop the right knee, flip the right toes, and roll onto the outside edge of the left foot. Option to stay here, lizard pose, or if you'd like, you can use your left hand, press the left knee away, reach the heart forward. 2 breaths. Bottom of the exhale, left knee hugs into left shoulder, flip the right toes, step the right foot forward, Halasana pose. Hands to heart center. Exhale, plant the hands. Knees come to triceps. Crow pose, 1 breath. Drop the feet. Step the left foot back. Right toes point in. Left hand comes under left shoulder and open up to the right. Fingertips lift up. Tailbone tucks under. Lift up through the back of that left thigh. Spreading in every direction. Ears reach forward, heel reaches back. Hips hug in. Exhale, plant the right hand inside the right foot. Drop the left knee. Flip the left toes. Roll to the outside edge of the right foot. And option, press that knee away just gently. Reach the heart forward. Press the left toes down. Bottom of the exhale, plant the right hand. Step the left foot forward, drop the hips. Halasana pose. Again, toes and knees are pointing out, hips drop down, spine is long, lifting up from the pelvis through the crown of the head. Hands to heart center, press your elbows into your knees. And plant your hands, knees come up to the triceps. And again, crow pose, just one breath. See if you can step or hop back, chaturanga. Inhale, up dog. Exhale, down dog. Take a moment to wag your tail here, pedal out the legs. Inhale, step the right foot forward. Come up, crescent pose. On your next exhale, open up warrior two. Right knee over right ankle. Send those hands back, guys. Karate chopping the wall behind you. Get playful here. Building a lot of heat. It doesn't have to be miserable. Gaze looks over the right fingertips. Couple more breaths here. Drop the left hand, right arm reaches up. Exhale, cartwheel your hands down. Step the right foot back and chaturanga. Inhale, up dog. And exhale, down dog. Inhale, left foot steps forward. Reach up, crescent. Hug the hips into the midline. Zip those inner thighs together like a pair of scissors. Reach up. And exhale, open up, warrior two. Feel the outer edge of the right toes down. Left knee over left ankle. Send those hands back. Lift the palms up. Bring your shoulders over your hips, head over shoulders. Gaze looks over the left middle finger. Draw your navel into the spine. And keep breathing. You got this, guys. Couple more breaths. Inhale. Right hand drops down, left hand reaches up, gaze looks up. And exhale, cartwheel the hands down, step the left foot back and chaturanga for the 100th time today. Inhale, up dog. And exhale, down dog. Inhale, step the right foot forward, reach your arms up. Whoop, it's okay if you get a little wobbly. Be playful here. Shoulders over hips. And twist open to the right. Reach your palms. Arms reach back. Shoulders over hips. Hips hug into the center. Inner thighs reach together. Drop the right hand to the back of the left thigh. Reach the left arm up. And exhale, cartwheel your hands down. Step your right foot back, chaturanga. Inhale, up dog. Exhale, down dog. Left foot steps forward. Inhale, reach up, crescent. Exhale, open up, warrior two. Oops, what am I doing? Sorry, come back to center. And exhale, open up to twisting. Lift up through the back of this right thigh. We're not sagging there. Really active. And then bring left knee over left toes. Send the arms back. Lift the palms up. Get the shoulders over the hips. And breathe. Inhale, drop the left hand to the back of right thigh. Right arm reaches up. Everything hugs into the midline. Big toes root down for balance. And exhale, cartwheel the hands down. Step the left foot back and chaturanga. Inhale, up dog. And exhale, down dog. Inhale, step your right foot forward. Reach your arms up. Take a couple breaths here. Lift up through the back of that left thigh. Bring the left heel over left toes. Shoulders come over hips. Navel draws in. Eagle wrap the right arm under left, and back of hands can come together, or palms. Lift the elbows up away from the face. Palms press away and lift up onto the right toes. Unfurl your arms, reach up. Bring your hands to heart center, lean forward. Staying on the toes of your right foot, step your left foot forward. Tippy toes. Whoops, if you fall, that's okay. Hands to heart center, lean forward. See if you can stay on your tippy toes here. Lift your belly up away from your thighs. Get long through the spine. Maybe you send your arms back. Heart melts forward. Come up onto your very tippy toes. Play with your balance here. Get into those calves. Reach the ears up and forward. And then drop the heels. Send it forward. Exhale. Inhale, half lift. Exhale, plant your hands. Step or hop back, chaturanga. Inhale, up dog. Exhale, down dog. One inhale here for cleansing breath. Inhale. Exhale, open your mouth side out. Inhale, left leg forward. Come up. Take a couple breaths here. Lift up through the back of the right thigh. Left knee over left ankle. Really active here. Get the right toes over heel over toes. I hope you guys know what I'm trying to say here. And then eagle wrap the left arm under right, back of hands together or palms. And then come up onto the tippy toes of your left foot. Lift the elbows, press the palms away. Hug everything into the center. Prepare scissors. And breathe. And turn up the corners of the sides of your mouth. Navel draws in, root down through the big toes, find your center, breathe. Exhale, reach the arms up, stay on the tippy toes if you can. Step the right foot forward, stay on the tippy toes. Hug everything into the midline. Hands to heart center. Maybe you take reverse prayer here. Hands behind your back in prayer. Index fingers pressed together, thumbs pressed together, shoulders open. Send the sit bones back. Tippy, tippy, tippy toes, guys. Lift up through the crown of the head. Send the heels down. Stand up, exhale. Unfurl the hands. Inhale, reach your arms up. Exhale, hands to heart center. Just take a moment to find Tadasana here. You can bring your big toes together, heels slightly apart. If you're feeling a little out of balance, you can spread your feet a little wider. And exhale, sigh it out. Inhale, step wide and turn your toes to face the long edge of your mat. Engage the quadriceps. Sorry about my barking puppy. Hands to heart center or to your hips. And lead with the heart flat back. Forward fold. Shift your weight into your toes so that it's in your heels and toes. Shifting your weight all four corners of your feet. You can keep your hands to your hips. Bring them to your heart center. And then drop your hands to the mat. Roll to the outer edges, knife edges of your feet so that your ankle bones are reaching to the sides of the mat. Navel draws in. Shift your weight forward just a little bit. And then clasp the hands behind your back. Flat back. Pull the fists by your sacrum, the low back. Reach the crown of your head forward. Inhale. Exhale, release, forward fold. And let's bend into the right knee, send the hips over to the right heel. Left toes shift and point up. Hands to heart center. Right elbow presses into the right knee. Left toes flex back to your shin. Gaze looks to the left. Option to take a bind here, wrapping the right arm around the bent leg, clasping the hands behind your back. Look up. For a little shoulder opener. Not so subtle. Release the clasp of the hands. Plant your hands halfway down your mat. And then bring the left toes back to the floor and very gently shift your weight over to the left heel. Right toes point up to the ceiling and back towards your shin. Hands come to your heart center. Left elbow presses into left knee. Gaze looks over to the right. And breathe. Let's start slowing the heart rate down. Option to take the bind on this side. So wrap the left arm around. I like to kind of hug my armpit down to sort of the inside of my left knee and then wrap the arm around and then open up the heart. Squeeze your shoulder blades together behind your back. Gaze looks up. And then keep sending your knee over to the left. You're gonna get more of a stretch through this right leg. And then on your next exhale, plant your hands midway down the mat. Bring the right toes back before you start shifting your weight and come back up. And fold over. You can grab opposite ankles. But again, seal the knife, the baby toe edge of the foot down, reach the ankles to either side of the mat. And hang. Let your head and neck just hang. If you have neck and shoulder problems, it might feel good for you to glide the shoulders up the back, away from the ears. Or maybe just being entirely passive in the upper body feels good for you here. Maybe you even rest your forearms or your hands down. Take a breath here. Open your mouth inside out. Plant your hands, turn the right toes forward. Step the left toes forward and forward fold. Grab opposite elbows. Wag your tail and sway side to side. Put a little soft micro bend in the knees here. Shift your weight into your toes. Notice how that changes the musculature that's affected by the shape. Release your arms, ragdoll up. Inhale, reach your arms up. Exhale, hands to heart center. Just take a moment to do just a quick little balancing tree pose. So shift your weight into your left foot. Spread through all four corners of your left foot. And then let's just hitch a little post here with the right leg. So option to stay here. Maybe you play with balancing to your calf. Or lift your right foot up. Whoops, and I'm already falling over, guys. That's all right. We just get right back into it. Option two, lift the right foot up to the inner thigh. Just don't go to the knee, because the knee is a pretty sensitive joint, and I just don't want you to injure yourself. And then let that right knee open up out to the side. Adjust your yoga pants if you need to. Bring your hands to your heart center. I'm wobbly here. So the best way to find your balance here is to find a drishti point, something that's not moving, that your eyes feel comfortable settling on. And then tuck your tailbone under. So you're lifting the front of the pubic bone up towards your belly button. Tailbone points down to your heels. Navel draws subtly into the spine. Front ribs stitched together. It's just like Tadasana, mountain pose. In the alignment cues that help you stack your vertebra and lift up through the crown of the head, getting a bit taller. Root down through the left foot. Big toe becomes the anchor. Part of my research and all of this reflection I've been doing as I build this business is realizing that yoga has really, for me, been a practice of play with my inner child. It's been a beautiful experience for healing trauma and just kind of dealing with stress and ultimately not taking life too seriously, which I think sometimes we have a tendency to be a bit perfectionistic when we come to the mat. We think that we should be able to do, we get attached to this script that we should be able to do these poses or we should be at a certain place. And I just want to invite you to bring that sense of play. Do this for the little playful person who still lives inside of you, who doesn't take things too seriously, who falls down and gets back up again. So let's go ahead and come out of it by dropping the foot from the inside of the left thigh, but hug your right knee up before you drop it. So keep your balance here. Flex the right toes back towards your right shin. And then peace fingers grab the big toe of your right foot. Maybe this is enough for you, or maybe you extend it forward. Again, take my advice here and root down through the big toe of the left foot. And then maybe the left arm reaches out for counterbalance. Maybe the right arm reaches out. And breathe. Again, another opportunity to be playful with your balance here. And then bring the toes back, bend the knee, release your toe and step it down. Let's go ahead and roll out the left ankle. You're doing beautiful, guys. Looking good. Just stay playful with it, Root down into the four corners of your right foot. Shift your weight into the right leg so that your left leg becomes kind of loosey-goosey, and then tuck the tailbone under, bring the shoulders over the hips. You can hit your little post here. Maybe you come to the calf, or maybe you open it up to the inside of the right thigh. Again, find your drishti point. I'm falling over. Spread your right toes wide. Find that drishti, lift up through the crown of your head, shoulders over your hips, hands to heart center. Become a Joshua tree. You can bring your hands together above you. You want to get extra rooted down. And then by rooting down through the big toe, you also focus a lot of energy to the midline of the body. So you'll notice kind of a subtle shift. I'm not like hanging out like this, but I'm drawing everything up through the midline, rooting down, sending the energy from my legs down into the earth, and then allowing that to spiral back up, giving me levity in my upper body. And in finding that, sense of play, realize that yoga is something that you can turn to when times are tough, or you're stressed out, or you're being too hard on yourself, or you're grinding and burning out at work. And you can just sync your breath to your movement and do a moving meditation that feels really good, not just for your body and your mind, but for the observer of the body and the mind, that spiritual being that lives inside of you. Right, and then we'll release the left heel from the inside of the right thigh, draw the left knee in. And again, maybe you just stay here. Keep your drishti point, but listen to my instruction. Flex the left toes back to the shin. Using your left peace fingers, hook them around the left big toe. Right hand can come to right hip, or you can extend it out for a little bit of a counterbalance. Spread the right fingertips wide. That's going to give you a little bit more energy in that arm. Press down through the right leg and extend the left leg forward. You might notice that you're not even. One side might be a little bit more open or balanced as you swing the left leg out to the side, and that is perfectly normal. Hug the right hip into the midline and send that left leg long over. It's all over. It's okay. We're just going to come right back into it. So let's stay for just a couple more breaths. And if you're just totally over it, you can get out, go to child's pose. We'll meet you down there. Beautiful, guys. And then let's draw that left knee back up to center. Step the left foot down. Roll out the right leg. And then we'll spread the feet wide. Come down, knees wide, big toes come together. Send the hips back towards your heels. Sit up nice and tall. And then just roll yourself forward into child's pose. There's a puppy hair on my mat. Press your forehead into the mat and just let go in the arms and the legs, your face. Let go. Soften your belly. Unhinge your jaw. Then on your inhale, slowly walk your hands back to your hips. And then you're going to shift your weight to one side and extend your legs long. Sit up nice and tall. And slowly walk your hands forward, reaching heart first. Forward fold over your legs. Soften the front of the body. Allow the back body to round. Your head can hang over your legs. Maybe your hands grab the outer edges of your feet or peace fingers to big toes. And then inhale, walk yourself up. Scoot your hips down the mat and come onto your back. I want to give you guys an option for an inversion here. So we're going to press the hands into the floor on either side of you on the mat. And then send your heels up to the ceiling. Keep pressing your hands down into the mat and just gently kind of subtly roll the shoulder blades behind your heart space. Spread your fingertips wide and slowly start to lift your hips and legs up over your head, keeping your hands pressing down. Please do not turn your head or your neck in this position. And then just let your head kind of anchor you down, your hands anchor you down, your shoulders. Keep squeezing the back of the heart space together so that you're really active in the upper body here. Letting a lot of the blood drain back from the legs to the upper body since we did so much standing work today. You can clasp your hands together behind you and squeeze your shoulders together. Maybe your toes make it all the way down to the floor overhead and your belly button draws in towards your spine. Maybe you bend your arms at the elbow and place your hands at your low back over your kidneys. Maybe you didn't know that that's where your kidneys are, but it is. That's where they are. And then balancing on your arms, bend your legs up. Elbows press down into the mat. This is shoulder stand. So the back of your head is pressing down into the floor along with your shoulders, your elbows, and then your hands are pressing into your mid back near your kidneys, fingertips pointing up to your pelvis. And you're continuing to breathe. Now, if you're ready to come out, bend your knees, send them up towards your face, and just keep your balance here. Maybe your toes extend down to the floor, and then your hands, you straighten your arms and press your hands down, and then slowly roll down one vertebra at a time until your knees hug into your chest. And you take a couple of deep cleansing breaths. And then you extend your left leg, keeping your right knee hugged in. And then scoot your hips over like 1 or 2 inches to the right. And let your right knee drop across your body to the left. And your right arm extends to the right. Oh no, my little space buns are coming out. They cannot sustain a twist. And you twist over to the right. I mean, your head moves to the right. leg to the left, and just get heavy and relax here. Relax your throat. Relax your jaw and your tongue. And then inhale, come back to center. Hug the left knee in. Even out your hips. Extend the right leg. Scoot over a couple of inches and drop your knee over to the right. Twisting to the right. Left arm extends out. Gaze looks over unless your hair is in space buns and you can't. And then relax your tongue. Relax the inside of your ears and the delicate muscles around your eyes. Let your eyelids just soften. And the space between your eyebrows. Inhale brings you back to center. Right knee hugs up to meet the left, and then grab the outer edges of your feet and press the back of your pelvis and your shoulders down into the floor for happy baby. Just open up those hips. Send a little bit more blood back to the heart before we wrap it up today. If there are any poses that you'd like to take before we get into our final resting pose, now is your moment. If you want to do a headstand or a handstand, if you have that in your practice, I will not be guiding you. So at your own discretion. Otherwise, you can just rock back and forth in your happy baby. And then release your feet. Extend your legs long. Let your feet fall out to the sides and take up some space here. Send your arms by your sides, palms facing up. And get comfortable. Get soft. Let go. And if you're someone who has a tendency to fidget or has trouble holding still, I see you. I invite you to anchor your attention to your breath. You might have a little mantra, something like inhaling on your inhale and exhaling on your exhale, just something to anchor your attention to your breath. I will be here to let you know when it's time to come out. So please let yourself drift off and get comfortable. Slowly bring a little bit of life back to your fingers and toes. Give them a little wiggle and invite a deep breath in. So inhale, reach your arms up. Keep laying down in your Shavasana, but reach your arms up, stretch your toes like you're waking up for the first time this morning. And on your exhale, roll over onto the side of your choice and pause in fetal position for a moment. You can cradle your head under your arm. Maybe your eyes remain closed here. And start to invite in the sounds of the room around you, the sounds of your home, creaking, the humming of the electricity. Maybe you hear cars or birds outside, dogs barking, neighbors mowing the lawn. The sirens. Let it all wash over you, and rather than holding on to it, notice that it is very temporary. You can observe it and then observe that it's gone the next moment. And when you're ready, press yourself up to a comfortable seat. You can keep your eyes closed with me if you'd like. Let's bring our hands to heart center in prayer, or you can bring them to your third eye if you'd like. Or you can just rest them on the tops of your thighs. And let's take a deep inhale into the belly. So start by exhaling completely. Inhale, fill the belly, let it expand. And then fill your ribs. And then your heart space. Pause full at the top. And let the pressure build for a moment, unless you're pregnant, in which case you should keep breathing. Open your mouth inside out. Draw the belly in, release. We'll do one more together. Inhale, belly fills. Ribs expand outward as they fill. Chest fills up completely. Slurp in a little bit more air and then hold full for as long as you can. And let the pressure build like you're a bottle of champagne that's been shaken. And then when you can't hold it any longer, open your mouth like you're popping the bottle and sigh it out. Empty completely. Oh, namaste, guys. Thank you so much for practicing with me today. It has been really fun to do kind of a more active, sweaty class. And I have a very exciting announcement for you. I am going to be teaching not one, but 4 live classes per week at the Cliffs of Id rock climbing gym. So definitely at least 2. I'm confirmed for, but maybe 4. So I will definitely let you know. Keep an eye on my Instagram. I'll put that in the information below. And I can't wait to see you next week. Class schedule might end up changing a little bit. I might decide to move yoga with friends to the evening. I've had a couple of requests from friends who are going back into the office. You know who you are. So I will probably be moving this to like maybe a 6 o'clock. But stay tuned. Maybe I'll keep both. I don't know. Comment below and let me know what you would prefer. Any days, times, what time zone you're in. If you like the timing of this class, if you wish that it was a little earlier or later, different day, let me know. Okay, guys, take good care.